Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about 3 tips to discover your purpose in life. Everyone has the capacity to be successful, so this is the fundamental basis of kind of the fundamental law of the universe. But even though everyone has the capacity to be successful, they must focus their energy on where they have potentials, because if you don't have any potential in a certain field, then you cannot be successful. But the universal law says that you can be successful in the field that you have potential with. So the question becomes, how do we figure out the where we have potential? So how do we go about this? In this video, I have 3 tips to help you to discover your potential. Tip number 1, past success. So it's hard to think about what you can be successful, but it's easy to take a look at your past history and see what you have done that have been successful. And a corollary or similar thought is that what made you money in the past? Because we live in a realistic society. We're not living in a utopia, so money is very important. Whatever you have done that brought you money, that means it's a good direction that you should move forward towards. Use me for an example. So I have been very successful in the past doing programming. I have been a programmer for 20 years, so I really enjoy programming, and I earn really good income from programming at different companies in the United States and Canada. So that's my past success. So that means in the future I may also use my programming talent to get more products, or come up with products to sell, software products to sell. So it's very easy to just use my existing talent, which is programming, to get more money in the future. That's tip number 1. Tip number 2, books you like. So what kind of books you like to read without being bored? For example, for me, I like to read business books, because I like to learn how people do businesses and how they made a lot of money. That's something that's not taught in school, and you have to read books, or watch videos, or listen to podcasts to learn from other successful entrepreneurs. Other than the business books, for example, I also like to read books on how to be successful. For example, books on how to write a successful nonfiction book, or how to be successful writing a short fiction or a novella. This kind of books. I want to be successful, so I like to read books on success. So these books may not interest you, but everyone has his or her kind of interested books. So you just need to figure out what you like to read, and that will gives you a clue on what your passion is at. Just take a look at your home and see what books you have at home. Tip number 3, things you do easily. So this tip means that what is easy for you to do and hard for others to do. So if it is easy for you to do and hard for others to do, that means you have less competition. So if you do those things, then you're able to succeed very easily. So this is a very simple rule, and you don't need to overthink it. You just think about like what you enjoy and like to do, and what other people say. Oh, this is too hard for me to for them to do. So that should be your strength, and you just need to maximize your strength in this area. All right, so today I've talked about these 3 tips. Actually, to discover your purpose in life, you have there are a lot more ways, but I find these 3 tips will be most helpful for you. And I hope that you'll learn a thing or two from my video. So if you have any questions, comment below or send to jc@advancedj.com. I'll add your question to the queue and answer accordingly. So that's it for today. I'll see you in the next video, which is tomorrow. Bye.